Hello everyone. We've done consonant blends now at the beginning and the middle of words. Now it's time to do consonants that are stuck together at the end of words. Please get ready and listen and repeat. Best, best. Behest, behest. Bust, bust. Superb, superb. Blessed, blessed. Nest, nest. Next, next. Now I know I've talked to you about this before. With a word like next, you have multiple sounds in there. You've got 4 letters, N-E-X-T, but 5 sounds. N, E, K, S, T. Oftentimes I'll hear students say neck or nest. You have to put them together and say next. Ingest, ingest. Must, must. Rust, rust. Assess, assess. Test, test. And again, just like with nest and next, text. T, E, K, S, T. 5 sounds, 4 letters. Text, text. Cust, cust. Just, just. Crunch, crunch. Munch, munch. Punch, punch. Lunch, lunch. Flesh, flesh. Box, box. Remember with those X's, B-O-X, B-A-X, box. 6, 6. Stamps, stamps. Bunch, bunch. Now, you have to use a lot of the skills you've already learned for these. You have to remember, oh, how do I make the L sound or the B sound? And I think that you're probably doing pretty well by now, and if so, then you're ready for the sentences. I need 6 stamps to send this box. I need 6 stamps to send this box. It was just a test and you passed. It was just a test and you passed. When he punched my lunch, I heard a crunch. When he punched my lunch, I heard a crunch. I must read this next text. Oh, 2 of those words in there with the KS sound. I must read this next text. He cussed when he saw all the rust. He cussed when he saw all the rust. I remember having a really old car a few years ago and looking underneath and seeing all the rust. Oh no! Anyway, that is it for consonant blends at the end of words. I think you did a great job. I hope you did a great job. And I hope you practice this a lot, repeating loudly and clearly. All right, everybody. It's time to figure out how you can bunch these words together. We've had consonant blends at the beginning, middle, and end of words, but sometimes these consonants can be combined in sentences. That way, the sentence will flow more naturally. I don't stop speaking after each word because that sounds strange. You may or may not know that in the United States, people in the South speak more slowly, and in the North, they speak more quickly. I think Vietnamese people speak quickly too, and hopefully I can help you to make it sound more natural. When you have a consonant at the end of one word and a consonant at the beginning of the next word, perhaps sometimes you need to just stop and then begin the new word. But what I'm really hoping is that you can figure out how to reposition your tongue and just start the new word like that, really quickly. Let's do a few words together that are linked by consonant sounds. Most of them will end in consonants, some will end in silent vowels. But the point is that you're going to have the last letter or the last sound from a word convert to the new sound in the next word. So your first pair of words is just desserts. Just desserts. That sort of means justice. Someone gets their just desserts, they get justice. But I want you to be able to do it without stopping so much. So instead of just desserts, say just desserts. When I make the T sound, my tongue is already up here, just. And then to make the D sound, I only have to move my tongue slightly. Just desserts. Tongue goes up, just desserts. Tongue goes down when starting the D. Try this one. Incredible luck. Incredible luck. I don't actually have to stop making the L sound at the end of incredible. I just say incredible luck, keeping my tongue in the same place. It's actually much easier than stopping and starting a new word. Special license. Special license. Exhausted dog. Exhausted dog. Better reading. Better reading. Without trust. Without trust. Wild ride. Wild ride. Determined teachers. Determined teachers. Next test. Next test. I might have stopped at the end of next, but only for a very short period of time before going right back to the next T sound for test. Next test. I won't say next test. That's a little bit too fast for people to understand. So just a very brief pause, maybe half a second. Next test. Wrecked desk. Wrecked desk. Acceptable loss. Acceptable loss. Last chance. Last chance. It is much easier for me than to say last chance. To just continue, remember where your tongue needs to go, and last chance. Brown nose. Brown nose. I don't stop at all there. Brown nose. You just kind of let that N sound at the end of brown hang there for a short moment. And a brown nose, in case you don't know, is a person who we say is a little bit too nice, too friendly to their boss or superior. Oh, that's a nice tie today. You look so great. That's a brown nose. Strange stuff. Strange stuff. Tired teacher. Tired teacher. Scottish ship. Scottish ship. Notice how once I've got my lips in that position to make the SH sound, shh, I just keep them there. I kind of maybe stop the air from going out so quickly. Scottish ship. That's basically it. Instead of pushing the air out continuously like Scottish ship, I just pause very briefly. Scottish ship. Odd sensation. Odd sensation. Next tree. Next tree. Silent film. Silent film. Best dressed. Best dressed. Annoying guest. Annoying guest. Rad dad. Rad dad. Rude dude. Rude dude. Possessive Vicky. Possessive Vicky. Bland taste. Bland taste. Burnt food. Burnt food. Show me. Show me. Confused doctor. Confused doctor. I know, it's not the easiest thing in the world, but I have faith. With more practice, you can do this, and it will be flowing much more naturally. Let's do a few sentences. The rude dude confused Dr. Drew. The rude dude confused Dr. Drew. Our school has better reading and determined teachers. Our school has better reading and determined teachers. We went for a wild ride and saw some strange stuff. We went for a wild ride and saw some strange stuff. Sure, you're the best dressed, but are you ready for the next test? Sure, you're the best dressed, but are you ready for the next test? They had incredible luck on that Scottish ship. They had incredible luck on that Scottish ship.